Hey, it's your boy Bobby Beach here. Want to talk about a subject that comes to mind, that is Tariq and Brayden's revenge. When it comes down to it, if there's people that you have worked with and you guys have done things together, you've made money together, you've got goals together, you've protected one another together, you guys have been involved for years now, working with one another as much as possible, and then all of a sudden they decide to betray you, how would you feel? When it comes down to it, Tariq feels absolutely cold, broken. His response was, oh shit, I think we started a fucking war. Only for him to find out that it was Obi who tipped Brayden off so Tariq could be protected. When it comes down to it, Tariq must feel all kind of way. And I'm going to tell you why. We're going to go breakdown for breakdown with Tariq first, then Brayden. When it comes down to the revenge, basically for Tariq, it has to feel bad. Tariq has done a lot for the Tejada family. He has been the #1 seller for that family. He's come up with plans and everything to protect Kane, to protect Diana, to protect Drew, to protect Zeke. He is consistently the force that has been keeping the Tejada family together when they were falling apart. So I know he must feel bad. Plus the betrayal by Effie, the girl who he has recently invested his heart to, because of her cheating on him or leaving and messing around with Kane, not coming to him, as well as all the business they did. Feels like it's nothing, only for her to do something to remind him why he didn't trust her in the first place. Sort of like how she betrayed him at Cho. She did the exact same thing with Noma, so he feels terrible. Obviously, he wants revenge for everybody. He got bullets for everybody. Now, Brayden, when it comes down to it, Brayden, I'll put it like this. Out of everybody in that group, Effie would affect Brayden the most. And the reason why is because he is connected to Effie. So when it comes down to it, Brayden's crew is Tariq and Effie mainly. Of course, he had encounters with Kane where they got along, but it was always off and on, not really consistent as buddies, only really dealing with one another as a necessity to a working relationship. So when it comes down to it, Effie probably is the one that's going to hit the hardest for him out of everybody. And with the Tejadas betraying him, there is some respect for Diana, and there was really barely any, communication between Brayden and Drew, to be honest with you. Like, they really didn't have too much time together. I would say Brayden spent more time with Effie and Kane, most definitely, and possibly encountered Diana here and there, but that was pretty much it. So in terms of his vengeance, heck yeah, he feels bad because Tariq is his boy, Tariq is his brother, and the fact that they were trying to set that man up makes it even worse. So their revenge, how does it come? They're going to have to re-establish themselves, restructure themselves. They're going to have to come back harder than ever, bigger than ever, and they're going to have to get a new plug that is just as powerful, if not more powerful, than Noma is. And so when it comes down to it, it's all about who knows who. And the only person right now I think that's powerful enough and not even on Noma's level, but strong enough to actually take on Noma would be Tommy. And Tommy, he's strong, he's powerful, but he is not there just yet. So when it comes down to it, the only other person that comes to mind definitely would be Ghost. Ghost is the main figure we've been talking about that could come and compete with Noma because he's at that level. They can go toe to toe. Now, even though if you look at it, Noma is more powerful than Ghost is if you rank it, because Noma is an international drug kingpin where Ghost was just the biggest drug kingpin of New York. And he could have gone on to become an international drug kingpin, but he decided not to do it. He was offered that several times, but would always refuse it. I even would say, in my theory, that if he was the governor, he would have ended up being that anyway. You never know. When it comes down to it, however, basically, we'll have to see how everything turns out. Tariq and Brayden getting their revenge. Season 4 feels like a war season, and I'm looking forward to it. But that's pretty much all I got to say in regards to that. I just want to say to all of you that it is your boy, Bobby Beast here. So we'll say much love, much respect. Hold it down. And hey, it's your boy, Bobby Beast here. Want to talk about a subject that comes...